Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, Leila's Lovely Life. I am Leila, and I am here with my October 2021 home fragrance Empties. And yeah, so I have this huge cold sore on my lip, and it's prevented me from picking up the camera the past 3 days. And I was just like, you know what, I want to get this video out of the way and show y'all what I melted and burned and that kind of stuff, because I do have quite an interesting array of items. And I have a lot going on in the middle of the month, so I was just like, let me go ahead and come on here and just talk about these candles and wax melts and such, and let y'all know. So for September in South Texas, it's like just a month that you kind of, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, you just have to like live through, I guess. I mean, there's nothing spectacular about September. I mean, there historically, of course, there's things that happened in September, but like there's no major holidays. It used to be like when kids go back to school, but that's in August now. So September, and in South Texas, it's miserably hot. I think the first nice weekend we had was at the very end of September. So I'm telling you all that because the things I chose to burn may not seem seasonally appropriate. However, September here doesn't seem to have a season. Man, I'm missing living on the East Coast, especially in the fall, because it would, you know, it's a little chilly up there by now. Anyway, so I did get through some candles, and I'm gonna talk about them, but I think I'm gonna start with the wax melts. Now keep in mind, I didn't change out my melting basket until probably like the first week of September. So I was pulling from like a summer melting basket, and then I started pulling from like a fall melting basket. And if you see me like doing something weird, licking my lips or something, just please excuse me, because like I said, cold sore. So there's a variety of things in here, and it's just how it is. Some of these things I really needed to use up, like this one, honeysuckle pineapple. Now when I first bought this one and hauled it, I don't remember if I hauled it. This is a couple years old. I remember thinking, I don't really smell the pineapple. I mean the honeysuckle. I really smell the pineapple. And there is a floral note, but it's mainly pineapple. And I had 1 cube left, so I finished this. And I finished a Texas Comal River. So if you've been with me a while, you know that this is put out by Sensationals. These are in HEB. If you're not familiar, there's a chain of grocery stores in Texas called HEB. It stands for Howard Edward Butt, and that's the name of the man who started HEB. And I guess Sensationals teamed up with them and created a whole line just for Texas. So I've never floated the Comal River. I floated the Frio and the one that goes through New Braunfels. I can't remember the name of it. So I don't know if this smells like oranges or not, like I've mentioned before. don't even know where this is. I should look it up. Really, I should look it up. But this smells like oranges, some sort of woodsy flower, and a very deep ocean scent. Yeah. It's one of Mark's favorites. I stocked up on it, not knowing if it would come back, because you know how these things are. And yeah, it came back, so you can still get it. Pistachio macaroon. This one was not as strong as the pistachio sorbet, if you'll remember that one. I think I might have just a little bit of that one left. It's a lighter, it does smell like this pistachio macaroon, because I'm assuming macarons, whatever, are crispy. I've never had one actually, so. But yeah, it smells like a crispy, nutty, baked good. And it's light, but it threw, so I like that one. I had a couple cubes left. I also finished up, I think this is my last sugared lavender twist from Better Homes and Gardens. You could tell I've had it a while because it's yellow. This is just an old faithful, reliable, you know. It just smells like very sweet lavender, not herbal at all. It's very sweet. I put it in my bedroom, and I like to turn it on at night. And yep, I bought a lot of these when they went on clearance. Cozy Gathering. I really don't know the notes. I probably looked them up at some point, but I don't remember the notes. This, to be honest, was a little light, and I don't know if it's because like I got the COVID. So if you don't live in South Texas, you won't get that joke, that reference, but that's what we call it down here, is the COVID. Anyway, I'm making light of a situation that's not funny, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's just sometimes it's either laugh, cry, and sometimes you just gotta laugh. But anyway, I don't know if it's because maybe I was exposed to it and I didn't come down with it, but I developed antibodies and I still can't smell great, or if these have just dwindled in smell and scent. But I couldn't smell this very well, so I liked it so much. But it does have like a burnt, not a burnt, but like a fire smell, like fireside from Bath and Body Works, mixed with kind of like a linen smell. So it's like a smoky linen smell, which with there may be an undertone of tea as well. So I really, really liked it, and like I said, I have more, and I'm hoping that the other ones throw, because this is a great fragrance. So Crisp Fall Leaves, this is one of my favorites. People say this smells like, I don't know what they say, I can't remember, but this is an old one and it's been reviewed by everybody's said what they think about it. I can't really tell you what I'm smelling, but it does smell delicious and wonderful. And one of my favorite sensationals for autumn is Fall into Autumn. And I thought I had some, but I can't find them. Or I didn't find them, but I didn't dig all the way to the bottom because I have a lot. So those are the wax melts that I got through this month. So this is not every single thing I melted. I pull from my melting basket, which if you want to see a video on my melting basket, just let me know down below in the comments. But I pull from my melting basket, and I load my melting basket up. Usually I was doing it every month, but then I felt more like it should just be done by season. So I do it whenever I feel like I need a change. So I pull from that, and that means that, you know, sometimes I will melt a cube of something, but it won't be finished. So that's why this is not indicative of my whole month of melting. And for a while I was doing like weekly updates because that seems more interesting to me. But anyway, let me know down in the comments also if you'd like to see weekly wax updates, because that would give you a more in-depth look about, you know, what do I melt and burn every month, among other, you know, scented things. What am I doing in the scent world? If you're at all curious. So, mahogany teakwood. This is from 2017. We've kept most of the other wood grain jars from this collection, so I'm going to keep this one if I can remember. So yeah, this just their typical mahogany teakwood, no problem with the burn. I think I had this one going in the living room for Mark, and yeah, he really liked it. So I'm pretty sure we have another one. I'll find out when I dig through the candles in the back for my October picks, and under my china cabinets and in the back room. So yeah, I would give this a 10 out of 10. This performed beautifully. It smelled great. Yeah. Pistachio ice cream. Now most of these I only buy one of, and then I usually don't even burn it when I buy it because I'm not a candle reviewer per se. And so sometimes things like this just sit in my back closet and don't get burned for 2 or 3 years. And this one was from 2018. This is roasted pistachio, frozen almond cream, and the lush vanilla bean. So I would say this one I had no problem with the burn at all, which was great because some of these that I've saved for years thinking, oh, I can't burn that, that's so beautiful, or that's rare, or I only got one, or whatever. I end up not really liking them, or they dud out, and I feel weird taking a candle that I burned back to the store when it's from like 2018. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, but I just feel kind of weird. But this one, I think the thing that I smell the most is the vanilla bean. It was very light, like a light scent, but it was very present. So it was a good thrower. It was probably a good 7. It was very nice. And these kind of scents can be very comforting, sweet scents. So I burned this in the bedroom. Really enjoyed it, and I love the packaging. I would also give this like a 10 out of 10. And then this one, the controversial but first coffee candle. This is rich roasted coffee, sugared brioche, and vanilla cream. This smelled fantastic. However, it had puny wicks from the beginning. I took some of the wax out, put it in a wax warmer, an electric one, and it didn't throw very well. Or did it? I don't remember why, but I wasn't 100% happy with putting it in the wax melter. So I put it in the candle crock, and which is right now, it's in my kitchen, and it just filled up the house for longer than a week. I mean, I didn't leave it on. Like, I would turn it off before I went to bed, and I'd turn it off when I left the house. And if it was too late in the day before I remembered to turn it on, I just didn't even turn it on. I don't know if you can buy I'm sure that you can buy a coffee scented candle there now, but I don't know what it would be called. But they're typically very strong from Bath & Body Works. They're coffee scented candles, and if you don't like a strong candle, avoid them. But if you love a strong candle, and you want your house to smell like a coffee shop, coffee bookstore, get one. I'm not this one, because this one you won't be able to find unless you're like looking on eBay or something. But anything that they have that's coffee scented, I found typically throws really well. And then I have one more Bath and Body Works candle, almond. Do y'all remember when this came out? I only got one. Mark got it for me. This is from 2018. Sweet Almond Blossom, Vanilla Orchid, and Sandalwood. And I don't know where the lid went. So I had no problems with the burn, thank goodness. And I burned it in the bedroom. And I love that packaging. That is so pretty. So I love the scent of almonds. This is like a sweet almond. There's really no cherry in here at all. So I burned it, had no issues with the burn, like I said, and then I went ahead and put it on my warmer, and it maybe lasted like a day. I'm sorry, I do not have a beverage to quench my parched throat. But yeah, I went ahead and put it on my warmer and let the rest of the scent, you know, scent the air. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in here right before I tell you about my very last candle, because I forgot. It was sitting by my leg and I just forgot. So I finished a wallflower. I'm pretty sure this was this month, White Sand Beaches. And I just put this in the bathroom because, I don't know, because I had it. It's like I'm trying to use all of the rest of them that I have up. And right now it smells kind of sour. But y'all know, I can't smell these after a couple days. I don't know if anybody can really, unless you have a super sensitive nose. So my very last candle was from Village Candle, and it's called Christmas on the Beach, and it was $9.99. $9.99, I think. I don't know. Can y'all read that? I can't even remember where I got it, but I think I got it at TJ Maxx. No, I think I got it at Home Goods. Yeah, TJ Maxx Home Goods. It's basically a coconut candle. It's like a coconut body care candle. I guess that's what Santa, I guess it's supposed to be the sunscreen that Santa uses after he's finished doing what he does. And you know, sometimes down here, Christmas is not cold. We take our Christmas trees to the beach when we're done. I mean the real ones, not the fake ones. And it helps build up the sand dunes, and the little kids love to run through them. And this was pre-COVID. And this is not our beach because we don't have any natural formations like this in South Texas. But anyway, I could just never bring myself to burn this at Christmas time. It's just doesn't feel right. And I'm generally not wanting to smell coconut scents then anyway. So this was a nice large jar, and I like Village Candle. I've had puny wicks with maybe one or two, but typically I don't have that experience, but other people have. So be wary of that when you purchase them. They have gone up. This was like probably $9.99. I think they're like $12.99. But if you're not a candle hoarder like me, apparently, and you just want to pick one up, if you see this one next year, I mean, it's a $12.99 investment that's worth it, in my opinion, because it smelled really good, real good. Yeah. So I cannot pick a favorite candle. I cannot pick a favorite wax melt this month. I apologize, but I kind of burned what we liked. You know, the only one I think that was weird for me was this honeysuckle pineapple, but I only had 1 cube left, and I was like, why am I going to hold this for another summer? So I just threw it in there and called it a day. But yep, this is it. Not very much, but I'm proud of myself because did I even do an August empties? I can't remember because it's just been too hot. Everything else going on. But yep, this is it. So if you hung around till the end, I appreciate it. I need to clean these. I don't know why I'm putting them back on. Probably because I'm used to wearing them. So yeah, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you. I do home fragrance related content. So if that's how you found me, welcome or welcome back. I also do vlogs and I do frugal living content. So if you're interested in either one of those, go ahead and check out my playlists. And other than that, I think that's all that I have to say. So I will see you later, friends. Bye.